Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Malka. This is Malka Lux, where we come for a dose of luxury. And again, today I'm going to offer another unboxing. And this one, like the title suggests, is a bit of FOMO here. Fear of missing out, just in case you didn't know what FOMO meant. It's just something that I'm still on the fence whether I'm going to keep it, but this is from Fashion File. And if you haven't heard the news, I don't know, maybe you're not into Louis Vuitton, or they have discontinued their toiletry pouches. And when I heard this, I was like, no, why? Those are so cute and they hold so much and they're so versatile. And it was really disappointing. So I immediately was panicked. And of course, I live in an area in Texas. We've got 3 Louis Vuitton boutiques. And knowing the population, I knew that they would be sold out of this piece. So I had to go to the secondary market, which I knew would eventually charge up the wazoo, and I wasn't wrong, for the piece that I got. So the toiletry pouch came in 3 sizes, a 15, a 19, and a 26. And I believe that's centimeters, but don't quote me. So bless you, honey. So yeah, that's my husband sneezing in the background. Just ignore that. So basically, I already had the toiletry 15, and I've done a little bit, I think, in an earlier video, and I'll have to look it up. I'll link it below, of this beauty. So I bought this one also pre-owned. I believe I got this one from The Real, and another, I think it's not in pristine condition, but it's actually in really nice condition. I think I spent like around $300 for it. And again, I've used this in most of my bags. I love this size as a grab and go. Definitely, if you can still get it, and for a reasonable price, I would say it's definitely a worthwhile investment. I love the canvas, is very hard wearing. It's just a very versatile bag. I can throw it in anything. And I'll show you guys later what's in here. It does fit, I believe, quite a bit. So it's just a really great piece. Now, the other 2 pieces, the 19 and 26, I had to decide. I wasn't going to get both. And I decided, you know what, let's just get into the unboxing and then you'll be able to see which one I picked, right? So here's the box. I noticed that from Fashion File, they now have the warning tape so that if somebody had opened this before it got here, you know, they warn you like, oh my gosh, don't open it, you can return it. This is a caution tape, so it's proof that it was sealed. So let's open this up. I had already opened it and just resealed it, but I haven't looked at what's inside. So let's do it now. Okay. So here we have the box, and it says, you know, from the bottom of this box, thank you. That's so cute. Here is the package. And then, oh, they threw in the famous Fashion File nail file. Always love that. And then a couple of notes here, thank you, and my receipt. Okay, so let's put that there. So always with the sticker, used is the new. In this case, this piece was supposed to be in excellent condition. I think it's very pricey for what it is, so we'll take a look. But like I said, this is a case of FOMO. So here's the Fashion File dust bag, but it's supposed to have its own dust bag, so let's see. Let's open this up. Okay, ooh, all right, so here she is. So if you haven't guessed, this is the 26, the toiletry 26, which is the biggest size. And this is the certificate of authenticity and also the label. So if you take it off, you have to keep it. I can't return it. I paid $850 for her, and I think the last retail price was somewhere in the $600 range for this piece. But I'm just looking at it now. It's, like I said, it's supposed to be in excellent condition. I did notice that there was a bit of crinkling here at the corner. And Fashion File pictures are really, really clear. So you can see on the website, and I'll show the pictures where it was listed, that it did mention this. I don't know if it really bothers me all that much, but again, I did pay a premium for this. So on the inside, oh, okay, not thrilled, Fashion File. They jammed the dust bag into the actual bag. So it's a little bit looking wrinkly here, but we'll just smooth her out. Okay, has some tape on it. That's interesting. So we'll put that aside. So let's see. So I'm gonna see if this fits. So yeah, it looks like it would fit. So this is the right dust bag, and it's very soft. So there's the dust bag. And in addition to the dust bag, it looks like some more dunnage. So we'll take that out. Inside here is very, very clean. And I would expect it to be this way because it was saying it was in excellent condition. So aside from the wrinkling on the bottom here, and I'll take a closer look, I really don't see any other issues with the bag. So I will include measurements on the screen so that you guys can see what the size is, but it's a pretty nice bag, and I haven't decided, like I said, yet if I'm going to keep it. I do think, I mean, I have other bags, so and I also have a multiple crossbody straps that I could wear with this if I were to get the insert from, you know, any one of a number of places. I mean, I know Amazon has it. I know there are multiple companies that make inserts, and if anybody has you know, any suggestions for where the best place to get an insert for it, please let me know. But I'd like to know what you guys think. Do you think that this piece is worth holding on to, especially because I spent $850 on it? Do you think that, I know right now the 26 on Fashion File's website, the cheapest is already over $1,000. They're, you know, again, they're in new or excellent shape, so that's really not an issue. But it's a classic piece. And the other sad thing, and I've seen this on other I can't speak, I'm sorry, other YouTube channels, they've talked about for a long time now that Louis Vuitton is focusing more and more on their leather goods, and they're really not focusing on their canvas. And it's really a shame because obviously the canvas to me is their bread and butter. I mean, this is what's recognizable. But I do, and on one hand, really understand that if these become more ubiquitous and everybody has them, if they were readily available, it would just be like, you know, another piece that, you know, it wouldn't be special. I think, and they want to obviously retain their exclusivity of the brand and of the monogram. So, you know, I mean, and the other thing is, do I really think I would ever carry this as a bag versus just using it maybe as a clutch, or taking it and using it for what it is, a toiletry pouch? And now that we're hopefully able to travel again, take it in on a plane. So I do think it's a beautiful piece. I did get it, like I said, for a little more than retail, obviously. And so if I return it, I highly doubt that I'm going to be able to get it again for this price at this condition. But it's something to think about. And luckily, I mean, I don't think the bottom wrinkling really bothers me all that much. If I'm going to keep it, you know, that's just something that I'll have to deal with. But I want to know your thoughts. Definitely let me know if you have any FOMO about any of Louis Vuitton's pieces. How do you feel about Louis Vuitton's decision to kind of start phasing out their canvas pieces? I think that if you go into their boutiques, and I've been in a boutique recently, they really front and center, almost everything is leather, and there's very, very few pieces of canvas. You really have to kind of be lucky to come across a piece that's canvas. And I'm very fortunate. I really think that of my collection, I have the canvas pieces that I want. So this was really one of those pieces that I can live without it. I do have another cosmetic bag that I can use. So I'll have to think about whether or not I hold on to it. Now, just really quick, I'm going to reiterate, this piece is the 15. I'm going to show you what I have inside here in case you're wondering, but I definitely think this piece is definitely a strong recommendation. You'll use this over and over again. Very, very good, and holds quite a bit. So let's take a look at what I got. I got a little slip hair tie. I have a pack of tissues. I have my sanitizer. I have a little Chanel mirror. I have a By Terry powder. I have a little pen. I have a Hermes lipstick. I have a Clé de Peau lip balm. I have a NARS blush. And last but not least, a Louis Vuitton little perfume. And here is it empty. And you can see it's amazingly clean. It does have a little bit of wrinkling on the bottom, nothing big. But I mean, this piece I've had for, I think at least 5 years, I wanna say. And it does look like it's held up perfectly. This one, oh, I didn't tell you guys. So this one is made in France. This is made in France. And the pochette from Fashion File is also made in France. I know some people prefer the ones that are made in Spain, but both of these come from France, and I'm gonna hold them up so you can see the difference in size. And the 19 would obviously be the medium size, so I have the small and the large. Okay guys, well, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you think it's a good idea for me to hold on to the 26, get an insert, do another video to show you what I would do in terms of how I would use it. I'd love your input. And again, thank you so much for your support. And if you haven't, please consider subscribing. Leave me a thumbs up, ring the bell to be notified when I drop my next video, and I'll see you then. Okay, bye.